Hi there, Greek 11s. On this lesson, we're going to talk about a sphere. So I know this looks very easy, but remember in an exam, they'll take a sphere, mix it with what? Mix it with a cylinder, which is what we're gonna work on our next lesson. Okay, so these are the formulas for volume and for surface area. If this is your first time watching my lessons, please make sure that you help the channel grow, subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comment on the comment section. Okay, so this question, it says that the sphere along its side has a volume of 682,418 centimeter cube. Find the radius of the sphere. So already I just want to go straight and work on this question. I don't want to waste time. Okay, so already we are given the volume. Okay, so I'm gonna use the formula 4 over 3 pi r to the power 3. So the volume is given as what? 682,418. So this is equal to 4 over 3, and we are looking for that r. So now let's isolate the r. Remember, this is just an introduction to a sphere, just an easy example. Then you'll see how they ask this in an exam on the next lesson. So if you want to be part of that next lesson, make sure that you subscribe so that you can get a notification when I upload that lesson. So this will be, what is this? I'm going to divide by 4 over 3 pi. What you do on the left hand side, you also do on the right hand side. That is what I was told when I was in grade 5. Okay, so now when I cancel these two, the other side we only have r to the power 3, and then I'm just gonna, I've already have this one on the calculator, but already I have the square root of that. Okay, but I was not supposed to say the square root. Let me redo the problem. 682 418, and this is divided by 4 over 3 pi. Okay, let's see. This is 162915. I'm just gonna write it here. 162915.29. Please don't run off. Then this is where everything starts to get more interesting, as we are about to make our subject of the formula. How can you do that? Find the cube root on both sides, so that this part will cancel that 3, and on this other side you're left with r. So let me show you how to do this on the calculator. You're gonna say shift, then you put that guy there, and then put your answer inside, because I don't want to run off. When I say this, this gives me 54.62 as my r if you round it off to 2 decimal places. So what is the value of r? So the value of r, that's 52.62 centimeters. So this is your r. So I need you to pause the lesson, use this formula to do number 2, find the surface area of the sphere. This is an easy one, right? It's just 4 pi r squared. Already you have r. So now I know the question is easy, but let me tell you what happens when you're in an exam. You get the first question wrong. Maybe you make some wrong substitution there. This will affect also the next question, you see. So I don't really believe that we can say a question is easy or something, but we just have to, when we solve the question, we just have to make it easy by paying attention. So for sure already you tried to, you attempted the question. Let's see what we get there on the second one. So on number 2, the surface area is just 4 pi r squared. So this will be 4, then pi. Your r is just 52.62. So you're just gonna have to punch that on the calculator and see what you get. So this is 4 pi into the bracket 5, 2.62. Then this gives us the area as we forgot to square. So I think these are the things that we need to pay attention on, even when you are in an exam. I'll go back and rewrite this now. So this was supposed to be 4 pi 54. You see, instead of saying 54, I said 52. So this should be 54. Remember, you're in an exam and you get too much excited because the question is easy. That's when you start losing math. So the answer is 37,489.81 centimeters squared. Let's go back and fix those mistakes. This is 4 and this should be squared. So the R, it should be 4, not we got 4. I think we can go back and verify that on the calculator. That was 54.62. Ladies and gents. Okay, so now this is 37,489.81 centimeter cube. Centimeter squared because it's an area. And that's it for this one. So this is how easy the question is. But there's a but there. This is how they will ask it in an exam. They will give you a drawing like this. I think some of you, if you look at past papers, you already seen something like this. Maybe they'll give you a cylinder that looks like this. Okay, this is the cylinder with your hemisphere. Okay, let's say this is a cylinder with your hemisphere. So this is how you'll get the diagram. Because if they bring it like that, it will be very, very easy for you, okay? So they will bring it like this, and then maybe we can try to find a volume, but we'll definitely talk about that on the next lesson. Ladies and gents, if this is your first time watching the lessons, you know what to do. Leave a comment, help the channel grow. Join the family by subscribing to the channel, and I'm looking forward, guys, to see you on the next lesson. Get in.